All right, all right. All right, everybody. Thanks for tapping on in. We're live. We're live once again. Hey, today we have a financial workshop. Okay, we're going to be revealing to some. Well, some people already know, but some people don't realize this one thing that is the best kept secret to gaining personal wealth. We're going to reveal that right here in the next 15 minutes. So definitely tap in. Go ahead and share this with somebody that you love, somebody that, maybe you're trying to build something together and you need them to also see this information. Share this with somebody who's growing, who's maybe has a business or thinking of starting a business, or maybe somebody that's wanting to become a homeowner, right? Somebody that wants to leave a legacy. Maybe they just started a family. Maybe they just got married. These big milestones that call for some more attention to our financial lives. Go ahead and share this with somebody just like that. They're going to thank you, okay, afterwards. And definitely tap in yourself here. My name is Jerry Goins. I'm going to be presenting to you all the best kept secret in gaining personal wealth. So I just want to go ahead and get right into it. Go ahead and put your city in the comment section down below so we can go ahead and put them on the big screen. Put your city and your state down in the comment section as we get started. I'm really excited to share this with you. This is something that I wish was shared with me, when I was starting my journey. Because after I realized what this was, I said, you know what? If only I had known this sooner, my life would be so much easier. So go ahead and put your city and your state down in the comment section as we get ready to get started. All right, we're going to start here in about 30 more seconds. Give the algorithm some time to go ahead and pick us up. All right. The best kept secret in gaining personal wealth. You're about to get it right now. But I got to see some shares. I got to see some interaction, or we'll just sit here looking at each other. All right. Here we go. All right. I appreciate you for tapping on in. All right. We're 2 minutes in. So let's go ahead and get right on into the best kept secret. Best kept secret. It was kept from me. I was like, hold on. How are y'all going to keep this away from me? I need to know this. But once I realized what this was, it's been a game changer for me financially. Sometimes I'm thinking, like, what are other people doing that don't have this secret? Like, how were they able to survive? What are they doing? Right. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right on into it. But I need to have your permission. If I could teach right now, go ahead and put teach down in the comment section. Go ahead and put teach so I can go ahead and get started. But if not, hey, it's okay. Like I said, we can sit here and stare at each other, put teach down in the comment section. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the best kept secret to gaining that personal wealth. Because it's a thing where the absence of knowledge is why people perish, right? Even the Bible says this, okay? For the lack of the knowledge causes the perishing of the people. And the thing about it is when you actually look into that Bible verse, it says that the people knew about the knowledge. So sometimes it's okay to not know that the knowledge is available, but what this is particularly talking about is knowledge that was already available, readily accessible to the people, and they just denied knowing it. All right, so let's go ahead and tackle this best kept secret right now and gaining personal wealth and tap right on in. So number one, you got to understand that your number one asset is going to be a home-based business. And I can go ahead and share with you why that makes sense logically, financially, emotionally, physically. Okay, you're going to understand why this is your number one asset. So the goal here is to strategize your way to wealth. That's the only way to build wealth. You got to strategize. Somebody put strategize down in the comment section. It's the only way to build wealth. You can't save your way to it. You can't, figure out some back door, some shortcut to it. There has to be strategy behind wealth, because that's exactly what wealth is. Wealth is determined by your choices, or the choices that somebody else made for you ahead of time. So it's all about strategy. All right, so let's tap into it. So number one, we're going to be talking about things that you're already spending money on. All right, nothing that's here isn't something that the average American is not spending money on. Everybody has mortgage or rent. let's say at $1,500 is the average mortgage rent across the nation. And at 8%, I'm just going to take 8% of that as a business deduction. That right there leaves you with $120 a month, or $1,400 a year. So we're going to take that and we're going to remember what this number is. Okay. This is a deduction. And I will show you what you're going to do with this deduction, because you're already paying for it anyway. But let's say 8% of your house is dedicated to your actual business, like your meeting room or your meeting space. Now you get to deduct $120 a month, or $1,400 a year, from your income. Let's keep going with this, because if it's 8% of your mortgage, it's also going to be 8% of your utilities. So your water, your electric bill, your heating and cooling. All right. So let's take 8% of that too. $40 a month. Okay. For the year, that's 480. All right. That's not too bad. Not too bad. But what about when we get to our cell phone? 85% of your cell phone, you're using it for your business. So your cell phone bill of $100, let's go ahead and write 85 of that off. That's $1,020 a year. Mileage. This is huge. 10,000 miles a year. Average person is going to sit here and travel for business. In some cases, it was something that you were already going to drive to anyway, but now let's make it a business expense because you have a home-based business. The IRS is going to give you 65 cents per mile. That means that just for driving, doing things you're already going to do, maybe you got a magnet on the side of your car now, maybe you handed out business cards at an event, and you got to write that mileage off. Now that's $6,500 that you just wrote off. Let's keep going. Vacation and travel. Everybody likes the vacation and travel. Somebody put a sunshine down in the comment section, because listen, it's sunny. We're back outside. You know, I don't see masks anymore when we go outside. So people are really trying to experience life once again. But we got to understand that if you are vacationing, that could be a business expense. Average person, average American spends $1,800 a year on vacation. Some people more, some people less, but this is what the average American does. So at 100% write-off, that's $150 a month, $1,800 a year that you're writing off for vacation and travel. All right. I know that made somebody smile. They're like, yo, that should be, I should be able to write that off. I should be able, listen, I go traveling all the time. I need to be able to write that off. Okay. But listen, internet, 100% of your internet, because it's necessary for your business. Let's write that off too. That's $65 a month, $780 a year. Let's add up all these numbers. This is just 6 things, y'all. Okay. You qualify for over 400 different tax deductions as a home-based business owner. Same as those, fat cats on Wall Street. You qualify for the same business deductions they do, but you have a home-based business, right? So let me show you what just these 6 things is going to do for you. Total deductions right now is $12,000 in deductions. All right. That doesn't mean that you, get to take $12,000 home with you and put in your piggy bank, right? That just means that you don't pay taxes on $12,000. So if taxes take a third of your income, all right, let's just say that, your rate right here is going to be this good old 30%. All right. So that takes into consideration all kinds of other taxes that you may be taxed, not just for your income. All right. So you got property tax, all these other taxes. But guess what? You don't have to pay income tax on $12,000. So the tax savings for that at 30% is $3,600. Now that's the cash that you get to keep back in your pocket just because you have a business. All right, $3,600. And the average person in this business brings home $1,400 for the year. Not too shabby. That's an average person. You got to think that there's a lot of people that come in this business and do absolutely nothing. So we're even factoring in the people that do absolutely zero for the year. But guess what? They still win because of tax deductions. They still win because they get to have new mentors. They get to have a group of people that's now inspiring them to do things like own property, get trusts, open up businesses, get business funding, build business credit, acquire high credit limits, attain high credit scores, go travel in the world, right? So you already win by default. But let's just say the average person makes $1,400. That means you actually earned $5,000 for the year when you factor in your deductions. Now, $5,000. Listen, let me share with you some other options to make $5,000 for the year. All right, I'm gonna share with you some other options because I think when we have other people thinking about something like this, they're like, 5,000, I can make that doing X, Y, Z. But listen, we're talking about return on investment. We're not talking about working. We're not talking about trying to take go into a job and earn, however many bucks per dollar per hour trying to make $5,000. We're talking about return on investment. You put your time in and you're getting money back out for doing X, Y, and Z. Okay. So, or selling a certain product, benefiting society some certain kind of way. But anyway, let's look at some other options like a savings account at 1% return on investment. You would have had to invest $500,000. Okay, so how many people are sitting around here with $500,000? Just put your hand in the chat because I'm gonna come to you and I need to borrow some money. I'm gonna come to you. Okay, let me borrow some money. That's $500,000 that you would need to have in a savings account, maybe two savings account because you only insured up to $250,000. But anyway, so that's the same as having $500,000 in the bank in a savings account and earning that for the year. So you really do have a huge asset on your hands. But let's look at the bank CDs, the certificate of deposits. So you can earn 3% on that. So that means that you only need about 166,000 in the bank to earn 5,000 on that. Well, that's pretty nice. There's some people with that in their retirement, their 401k, things like that. The equity in their house is 160,000. That's cool. But now this right here is extra money. So besides what you already have, this is having another asset that's worth 166,000 sitting in a CD, and you just earn 5,000 for the year. Now let's look at real estate because real estate appreciates 6 to 8% per year. So that means that you have $83,000 tied up in real estate somewhere, and you're just waiting for that to accrue, and you just made 5,000 off of that cash flow, that investment right there. All right. So I just gave you the return on investment to make $5,000 at 1%, 3%, and 6%. But guess what you can do to earn a 677% return on your investment? Have a home-based business. You invest $199 one time and then $49 a month. That's a total of $738. You made $5,000. Now that is why having a home-based business is the number one asset. 677% return on investment. See, with the other options, you don't even make 100 of your investment back. You don't even make 100% of it back. But see, with this business, just because you're applying certain tax strategies, you're able to now leverage that. And now you earn more money because you're saving more money. Everybody knows that a penny saved is a penny earned, right? So who would you rather be, person A or B? Let's look at it. Person A doesn't have business. Person B has a home-based business. They both make 100K this year. This is a different example just to kind of give it to you in a different way. Okay, Ali says it's the deductions for me. Oh, great. Here she goes. You let Ali go ahead and have some play with business deductions. She says everything's a write-off. You just buy everything and write it off. Okay. So person A and person B, they both make 100,000 for the year, but person B does some of it with their home-based business. Okay. So maybe they made, half of it with their home-based business. It doesn't matter how much of it that they made in their home-based business. Watch this. Person A doesn't have any business expenses at all because they don't have a business. Person B came up with 25,000 for their business expenses. Because remember, I just gave you a small example. I only gave you 6 different things that you can write off, and those numbers are really tiny, especially on the mortgage. You can go up higher than that on your mortgage if more of your home is dedicated to your business. Okay, so $25,000 in business expenses for person B. Now, when we look at the adjusted gross income, you start to see this difference. You already see that person A is still at 100,000. Person B, their adjusted gross income came down to 75,000. Standard deduction is the same. Okay, person A, you still got your 13,000 from the IRS. They just give you a standard deduction. Person B, they're going to give you a standard deduction as well. Okay, so just 13,000 for the standard deduction. Now, here's where it really comes into place, and you see this crazy difference in these two scenarios. But think about it: who would you rather be, A or B? Okay, so the taxable income on person A is 86,000. Person B is 61,000. You know what time it is. So when we go to the taxes owed, would you rather be person A that owes $14,000 in taxes, or person B that owes, watch this, that owes $8,760? I'd rather be person B. You can go ahead and put in the comment section, A or B. Who would you rather be right now? Okay, let's look at the effective tax rate. So it's not just like based on like one certain percentage. They tax the first 1,000 on this. They tax the next 20,000 on that. It's crazy trying to think about how to calculate your taxes, right? So that's why this chart is here, just a simplified version, just to give you an example. But effective tax rate on person A is 14%. They pay. Person B, they only paid 8%. Wow. Okay. That is amazing. That means that person A, they ain't save any money on their taxes, but person B saved $5,500. That's right. Alicia says, I'd rather be person B. You are person B, actually, because you're a business owner. Okay. So shout out to the business owners. Matter of fact, the B is for business owners. That's what we're going to say. Okay. 55 grand right here, right in front of your face. So you can see why having a home-based business is the number one asset to earn. That's right, Priscilla. The B, putting a B for the business owners. $5,500. You just save that amount of money just because you have some write-offs. But if you don't have a business, you can't write anything off. You just get the standard deduction, and that changes every year. So just keeping that the same. All right, so let's tap into what the solution is. The solution is Nove, y'all. It's a credit and money company. It's a fintech providing greater access to credit, capital, and entrepreneurship for underserved communities nationwide. Our CEO, Mr. Rico McCambry, founder, president, and CEO, this is the guy that has given me all this information. Okay, he's put me in front of people that's poured into me. He's poured into me, and it's just been a great experience just to learn from people that are already millionaires, that have billionaire friends. Right. So it's a different kind of talk when you talk about money. And you can only talk about money with people that have had it. People that aren't just giving you theories. They know exactly how money works because they're living it every day. Okay. So we focus on four main pillars. That's the credit building, debt help, access to capital, and entrepreneurship. And we're highly accredited too. Okay. We're one of the only financial services companies that's member of the DSA. We're on the Better Business Bureau as well, the Georgia Chamber, the NSBA. That's the National Small Business Association, where Mr. McCambry is actually one of the council members. So they go and meet in Washington, D.C., and they discuss entrepreneurship, and they discuss moves for our community. Okay. And Nove is also a member of the Atlanta Black Chambers. So this is really, really amazing to be a part of something that's done so much. We have testimonials all over the place. Ms. Kim Connor says, listen, I was able to save my home from foreclosure, pay my daughter's CNA education in full, and fire my boss. Mr. Wilford Osorio out of VA, he says, look, I have more than 32 years of experience ownership of an insurance agency. Okay. And I looked at Nove and saw how I can help my clients with additional financial services that Nove offers. I love the fact that he's already in business and he sees value in what we're doing. So that's a huge shout out to anybody that's already in financial services. Maybe you're a real estate agent, or tax preparer. Tap in with us. Add some more financial services that's going to help your clientele. Listen to Mr. Earl Fambro. He joined as an affiliate. And 6 months later, he became a homeowner because, it's not just about having a great credit score. You also have to have some income to get that house, right? Keisha Palmer, 6-figure international real estate agent. Again, tap in with us, okay? She says, look, Nove helps me provide resources to aspiring homeowners, close more deals, and earn additional income. Listen to all my real estate agents. It's something to be said about standing out from the crowd. because I guarantee you right now, I can name like 10 friends that are real estate agents, right? So, and I love each and every one of them. I want them all to be successful. But if someone comes to me and says, hey, who would you recommend that I go and purchase a house from? I'm going to the real estate agent friend that has the most resources. Real estate agent friend that can help them build their credit, that can help them get out of debt, and that can help them later on down the line when they want to either launch a business, when they want to get access to even more capital, go into commercial real estate. I'm going to tap into that real estate agent. Okay. So that's why it's really important to build up your value in the marketplace. Mr. Jamal Flono out of Georgia, he says, look, after 7 months just helping people, that's all he was doing, just helping people. He earned enough to quit his job, improve his credit, and travels more than he did when he worked at the airline. And that's hard to beat. You know, anybody that works at the airline, they travel a lot. They get all kinds of points. They get all kinds of rewards, right? And finally here, Miss Ninoska Soto out of Texas. Here's that number 7 again. She says, after 7 months of doing business full time, she was doing her business full time. And now not only is she more educated, but now she's able to be in position to help her family and others reach financial success. See, a lot of the times we think about things, how can this benefit me? But it's not about you all the time. You got to look at your circle of friends. How many people come to you for advice? How many people come to you to borrow money? How many people come to you and you can't really help them, or you have to send them off to someone else that can help them when you could be the resource? Sometimes the only person that we're really looking for is ourselves. Sometimes the only person that can help us is ourselves. And so when we put ourselves in a position to help others, now we can truly make a change in our communities. Okay, so that's exactly what Nove does. It helps you help other people. Let's talk about affiliate marketing real quick, and then we're out of here, because it's important to understand what this is. So companies like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, they pay millions per year in commissions. Instead of earning a few cents to a few dollars per sale, Nove will pay you up to thousands of dollars per sale. When I saw that, y'all, I was like, I'm in. I can make $1,000 plus just by helping one person. Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up, right? So if you know at least 5 people that can benefit from any of these services, drop a 5 in the comment section. If you know somebody needs better credit, someone needs to get out of debt, someone trying to buy a home, someone that needs business funding, somebody that just wants a better lifestyle, wants to make more money for themselves, drop a 5 in the comment section. Appreciate you. And so now I'm going to show you how you can actually earn money by referring people to a website. That's all we do. You set your own hours. You'll work from anywhere where there's an internet connection. There's 10 ways to get paid. You start as an affiliate. You become a consultant over time. Or like I like to say, become the plug over time. Okay. So that's really where we at. So let's go. Let me show you this part right here, because this is our flagship, our number one best-selling thing that we offer. And it's being able to take control of your credit score. So if you help 5 Credit Likes customers, or Credit Likes is our official partner, okay, you help them gain better access to their credit, dispute the negative items on their credit that's holding them back, the foreclosures, the short sales, the repossessions, the collections, the inquiries, help them get rid of those things, right? As soon as they sign up, you're going to earn $100 the next week. And it pays out like clockwork. Okay. So $100. That's $500 that you just earned for helping 5 people. And that waives your monthly fee. So now you don't have a monthly fee to be in business anymore. You're in business for free. Try doing that at any other business where you help 5 customers and your whole entire monthly expenses are paid. You can't do that. Okay. So let's talk about some more commissions. $250 per person that you help with their debt, because you're earning 1% of the total enrolled debt. And the average person that comes to us has $25,000 in credit card debt. You earn $500 per business credit referral. So we're helping people get access to $50,000 in guaranteed funding, and you're earning $500 per person that says yes to that. 1 sale per week is $2,000 per month. You're earning up to 4% of the funded loan amount. Okay, so you help somebody get $500,000, you're gonna earn 20,000. Or you help someone get that 50K guarantee, you're gonna earn up to 2,000. Now we're replacing your monthly income, some people's annual salary, just by being the middle person that says, hey, this company is the best place to go for that. Oh, you need help with that? This company is the best place to go for that. Okay, you're just a consultant. All you do is hear what people are saying, you hear what people need, you send them in the right direction, and you get paid. Okay, so this is what I really love about this. Not only can you help customers and people that just need the solution, but you can help put other people on to make money as well. We got to put other people on the opportunity, right? And you can earn up to $600 when they get started, and then they start to generate some sales. You unlock what's called a customer acquisition bonus, and that means that we don't pay people just to join as an affiliate. That's a Ponzi scheme. That's one of those pyramid things, right? But what we do is we give you a bonus whenever you start to show leadership and you help the people that come on board, you help them get paid. Then you get paid. And then we all get paid. All right. So I really love that fact. And lastly, we're going to talk about that residual income potential, because that's one of the keys to building wealth. You got to have residual income, y'all. Like, there's so many months where I'm just like, man, if I didn't have this extra income coming in, just imagine what my life would be like. Right. So I want to be able to have everybody experience game-changing income that comes in month after month after month, just because you did something right a few years ago or a few months ago or even last week. Okay. So the residual income potential is crazy. You just help 3 affiliates get 2 customers each, then help them do the same. So 3, 2, and duplicate that. Watch what happens here. The first month, you're going to earn $350. The second month, they're going to do what you did, and you're going to earn an additional $1,400 just for those 9 new people coming in. Then you're going to unlock $250 residual every month. So now you just earn $1,700. And that keeps duplicating down because the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. I see you, Eric Davis. Appreciate you for being in here, brother. So we got Chicago in the building. Chi-town. All right. And listen, we're being able to put people in position to just run the numbers. Somebody put run the numbers in the comment section, because that's all you got to do. You know the numbers are there. Now it's just time to run those numbers. There's no glass ceiling here. You're not going to get denied income or the ability to move up in the company because of your race, or because of you're a man or a female, or because you're not a family member, or because you're not in some special group. The computer doesn't see any of that. The computer says, hey, did you put in this number of people? Is this number of people being helped? Did you meet this requirement right here? Okay, well, then you're getting paid. And that's what I love about this. You know, we also have a $3,000 monthly car bonus, a $3,000 mortgage bonus that you can qualify for. Never seen that at the job. Okay, so I really want to say that this company is here to change the game, not just for you, but for your family. And we have a full training platform, so you don't have to feel like you have to learn before you earn. Okay, you can go ahead and start getting in here today, and we'll give you the blueprint. All you gotta do is call a few people. Not even call a few people, right? Sometimes you just make a post on social media. You do it anyway, and people come to you and say, hey, what's this thing about? And then you plug them in with the person that got you started, and they explain everything. You don't have to do anything for the first few months. Eventually, you're going to feel like you know enough. So now you're going to tap in, and now you're going to do this. But for the new people, all you want to do is sit back and learn. Apply the system. Do what we're teaching you. All right? I've got people on here right now that just got started that are already learning and already making money. All right? Already changing their family tree. But we have a whole learning platform to teach you that. So now when you help someone else get started, you don't even have to teach them all that. You just say, hey, look, go to this, go to Nove Learn. And if you have questions, let me know. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the person that got me in all your questions and let you answer. You see what I'm saying? So that creates duplication now, because you don't have to feel like you got to be an expert to do this. And then you get to get into the fun and let the adventure begin. Network and train with 6- and 7-figure earners, bilingual events, yacht parties. I mean, when I say yacht parties, people are like, yeah, that's cool. I don't really have yacht parties. And then, like, you're going to see us next month on this mega yacht. And you're like, whoa, hold on a second. Y'all, he was telling the truth. right? And it's not some little rinky-dink party. Everybody's in all white. Everybody's looking great and elegant. We're there with high-figure earners, talking money, talking business, and we're getting poured into and just living the lifestyle that we deserve. And you can be a part of that lifestyle. We call it the Nove lifestyle. It's a new beginning for everybody. All right. Leaderboard competitions, monthly cash prizes, quarterly online trainings. It goes on and on. You get to really take a part of your own rescue. All right. So you want to think about getting started here, because if you don't, what's going to be easier? Struggling, trying to figure out your credit score, trying to figure out how to get business funding, right? Or actually plugging into a system that's already done for you, applying a little bit of work into it and getting some results and being light years ahead of where you were about to be by this time next year. So to get started, it's only $199 and then $49 a month. That's the basic package that allows you to get member discounts, cash back on travel, shopping. It gives you the novemoney.com website, ongoing financial education, like a little bit of what you just received right here. That's just the tip of the iceberg of what you get on the inside. You got Nove Learn, get live training, marketing tools. We actually give you free marketing tools. Okay. A lot of businesses, you got to pay for all kinds of crazy things, but here you get a ton of free things that you can actually leverage right away. Business credit training. A lot of people join just for the business credit training, because to get it elsewhere, you got to pay a few $1,000s. But here you join for $200 and get access to that business credit training and use that for your own business. Payouts up to $3,000 per customer. And I really love the fact that you can upgrade to the pro. This right here means that the credit software is coming with it. The team building is coming with it. It's $349 to get started and then $99 per month. It includes everything you just saw in the basic, but it's going to add on the credit monitoring. It's going to add on the AI dispute software. So that way you're sending out letters to the bureaus, but it's written by a computer. This computer is already scanning over 10,000 other credit reports that had the same exact makeup like yours, and it's giving you the exact letter that worked for those people. It's giving it to you now, and it updates all the time, because you know these credit bureaus, they're tricky, right? But now you're getting paid out up to still $3,000 per customer, up to $600 per affiliate now, because you unlock the team building aspect on it. You get the team overrides that are based on your rank. You get monthly residuals. You unlock the luxury car and mortgage program. That's all a part of the pro. So if you want to maximize the compensation plan, this is really where you want to be. And I'll tell you one more secret is, just for the end, up until the end of the month, we're actually taking the price of the pro down to $199. So you can get started on the pro for the same price that you would get started on the basic. You unlock the credit software, unlock the team building aspect of it, unlock the residual income aspect of it for the same price as you would just a basic affiliate. You have really no excuse now not to dominate 2024 going into 2025. All right, listen, we're almost halfway done with the year. You got to ask yourself, what have I done different this year? What are those goals, those New Year resolutions that I said I was going to do? Where am I at? How close am I to hitting those goals? Well, maybe I need some extra tools. I need some extra resources. I've been telling myself I'm going to do something different, and I just haven't done it. This is your sign. Like, hey, you're going to save $150 off the top package. This is where it's time to actually get it in. And don't forget, you just help 5 people join, either on the affiliate or the credit likes, right? The credit likes is where we do the credit reporting and we do the disputes for you. Okay. You get 5 people on that. Now you don't pay that $99 anymore. You don't pay the $49 anymore. Okay. So it's not a business where you always got to sit here and pay and pay and pay and pay. Not at all. Just get paid and paid and paid and paid. And it's all a tax deduction. So everything that you spend on the business, you get to count it as another write-off. Okay. So that just adds to that money that you don't get taxed on. It just adds to the money that can contribute to your tax refund. Because some people, they don't have to pay anything. They don't owe anything, but it increases your refund. And it also, one really important thing is that a portion of the proceeds go to Nove Cares. Nove Cares is our nonprofit organization that supports families and schools in underserved communities. So we do different things like back to school drives, book bag drives, food drives, things like that in these communities. So just being a part of this right here, you're helping your community no matter what. There's only three types of people that's watching right now. One person says, I'm not interested, but the least you can do is share this with somebody. Just be like, hey, look, this wasn't for me, but since you're in real estate, I thought you could really benefit from it. This really wasn't for me, but since I know you're trying to buy a house and I know you need better credit, this right here might be something that you're interested in. I know you're going to school for business. This right here looks like a business you can join and actually start applying some of those principles that you're learning. So take a look at it and holler at whoever is the person that invited you. Just thank them, man. Just say thank you. But I'm not interested, but I'll share your information. And that's hey, we really appreciate you helping to grow the community. Number 2 says, look, I'm interested, but I got a few questions, man. How does this thing work? Or how does this thing, or are you really getting paid? Or how we can get all your questions answered. Don't even worry about that. All right. Because that was me. I had all the questions. Okay. I asked like 30,000 questions before I got started, but I'm so glad that I did. And number 3 says, look, I'm ready to get started with one or more of the services with the affiliate program, or I'm ready to get started with both. You have me at Better Credit. You have me at getting funded, 50K guarantee. Okay. You have me at helping other people and enriching my community. And when you join, y'all, you're going to get a vacation voucher that's good for 1 out of 50 locations across the United States. All right. So you get 3 days, 2 nights, and you get to launch a business all at the same time. You just want to text 1, 2, or 3 back to your inviter, whoever shared this with you. That's all you got to do. Hey, look, I'm a 1, I'm a 2, I'm a 3. And we're going to plug you in, get you right where you need to be. Thank you for being a part of this presentation and the best kept secret to gaining personal wealth. Get you a home-based business. Join Nove, y'all. Plug into the person that's sharing this, and let's get it. Let's go, and let's grow. Y'all have a good day.